Hey, folks. Okay, it's about half past midnight, so I'm gonna try to keep the volume down. But let's see what's happened. Um, I went to that class and came back home, and went on again and got some coffee and some food. I'm probably gonna be up, studying and working on some things. But one thing that I did do, I made up a couple prayers that I'd missed. The Maghrib and Isha prayers for this Monday. I still have to make up yesterday's and then the rest of today's, but we'll see how that works out. If I have to go and do those tomorrow as, makeup prayers. But um, what I ended up doing after I got back was I went and took a hot shower, made the wudu or the, ablution, the um, ritual, cleansing, of the body before the prayers. I did, wash myself appropriately and clean myself, and made myself presentable essentially. And after that, I got into a pair of sweatpants, black sweatpants and black t-shirt. I haven't liked that color a lot. And I went and made up those prayers. And I don't know if I made it kind of confusing as to the chain of events. I'm thinking I kind of did, but so I made up those prayers, and I got into my black winter jalaba, which I like to wear when I meditate, and I sat down. If I can show the setup I have right here, that's kind of what I have more towards like my back to kind of make it easier to sit up straight, and then I have that's actually the mattress for my futon, so I put my feet on that, and I kind of use it to create sort of a cushion of sorts, so that there's not as much pressure on my ankles or my back and that sort of thing. And I set a timer for 30 minutes, worked myself up to that period of time, and I put on my hood, and I put like my hands in Dhamma, Dhyana, the Mudra, Dhyana Mudra, which you can probably find it on the internet. Unless let's see if I can set this up. Just stand for a moment. It's gonna fall over. Kind of like this. Okay, and then on my lap. And I was facing the Qibla, which is traditionally what you're supposed to do when you, obviously when you pray, but also when you meditate. In my tradition, I mean, philosophically, I said I'm a Thalmud, but religiously Muslim, so I kind of adapt the methods to fit that context or that tradition. So I sat in half lotus, and the mantra I use, which I recite silently, is Surah Ikhlas. قل هو الله أحد له الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. قل هو الله أحد له الصمد. Or excuse me. قل هو الله أحد له الصمد. I kind of got to work on the pronunciation a bit, but قل هو الله أحد له الصمد. Samad. Yeah. قل هو الله أحد له الصمد لم يلد ولم يولد ولم يكن له كفوا أحد. There we go. As I recite it over in the meditation, I kind of correct my pronunciation or I adjust it or so. And I try to do the same thing in my prayers. If I have to do the prostrations for forgetfulness or so, I do that. But it's kind of like working on a kata. You got to do it 1,001 times over, and you got to keep working on improving it. And there will always be imperfections, but the process is really what you're supposed to be aiming for. The process of improvement, because you're never going to have perfection, but you can get increasingly closer, So I wanted to read from the entry I put in it's basically my magical record or journal. I did note down a while back an evocation I did. I need to go and grab the discussion from online, write it down, and probably just discuss the results from what I remembered from last year. It's really supposed to write these down when they happen. But anywho, so here we go. I sat facing the Qibla, having taken a hot shower, and completed the Qada Salah for the Maghrib and Isha prayers of Monday, the 12th of February 2018. The posture I use, half lotus, has become increasingly comfortable for me as I assume it naturally, and the circulation in my legs and feet takes longer to become blocked, aka my feet falling, I don't fall asleep as easily, and the ankle pain is not as great as it once was. Mentally, emotionally speaking, I have started to become calmer and less attached to my emotions. However, I still do struggle to keep my mind on the mantra, which, maybe sounds like a bit of a contradiction. To a certain extent it is. I want to say that there are results and I'm making progress, but that's an area of struggle. So, back to the record. My mind wants to search out events and interactions from the day and further back to fret over, second guess, and get self-conscious about. Did I creep out so and so? What do they think of me? How will this or that turn out? Etc. Or future concerns. This is a definite problem in my case. I put in parentheses way too much lust of result. I have the great work of my life represented by Surah Ikhlas on the one hand, and my concerns with reputation, honor, social acceptance, success in life, and my position in the quote-unquote dominance hierarchy, aka how do people rate me in terms of my value and what I bring to the table, and if I'm cool, if I'm successful, etc., attractive, desirable, whatever, etc. On the other hand, it is a near constant struggle, a tug of war between two forces in my life, the higher and the lower. Between the two is the path and magic, as I call it. The art and science of causing change and conformity with your will. What should I do? I will persevere my path, but this anxiety persists, all second-guessing my actions and words. I feel from this meditation that I need some certainty in my life. Perhaps it's already there, but I fail to see it out of a lack of desire for it. Struggle and anxiety are comfortable and give meaning to my life? ? Anywho, it seems the difficulties of this practice are receding from the physical and to basically to the mental. So it's become more of a mental, emotional, struggle, which I suppose is a good thing. And my body is submitting to the aim. My aim of a practice to attain one pointedness of mind as a means to succeeding in the quote-unquote great work, or the finding your true will, fulfilling your life purpose, fulfilling the will of God, that sort of thing, serving God, serving humanity, so on. But my mind and heart find the distractions more entertaining than attaining but K plus C, which is knowledge and conversation of your holy guardian angel, basically coming into contact with your higher self, the part of you that knows why you're put here, what you should be doing from moment to moment, what the great purpose, the aim of your life is. Okay, and back to the record. And my true will, your life purpose. I must endure and endeavor to teach them, and inshallah, all will be made right. Let go of pettiness and attach thyself to greatness. And I said my name and dated it. That's sort of the observation I'm having, is that it's been really to kind of sum up the constant struggle that I've had in life. It's sort of this struggle between all those petty small matters, how are they thinking of me? Do they like me? Does this girl like me? Does that girl like me? What do these good guys think of me? Do they think I'm a creep or a loser or a spaz, or, that I'm not mature or serious about this or that, versus trying to get the grades that I need, the degree that I'm aiming for, the job that I'm going for, that I feel will serve my ultimate purpose, and then even if you want to get spiritually speaking, purifying my heart, perfecting my character, attaining closeness to God, doing the right thing, making amends for past, misdeeds, attaining, a higher knowledge or understanding of the universe and my place in it. There's that sort of struggle between those two. And I feel like that's been the main source of my anxieties, An attempt to gain that sort of freedom that would allow me to do those things, and then to the struggle to actually use that freedom properly, and figuring out what the aim of that freedom should be. What should I be using it for? and then getting caught up in all these distractions and, you know, the emotions and desires and the lust of result. You know, thinking about avoiding failure, thinking about gaining success, what that would feel like, you know, the negative and the positive, and did I say the right thing? Did I use my time properly? You know, am I going to be able to accomplish these things? You know, the fear, the anxiety, all that, as opposed to cleansing my mind of all those emotions and just like mechanistically going through and just getting the stuff done, you know, not getting caught up in, you know, social gobbledygook and, oh, this girl did this or said that, what does that mean? Or she sit next to this guy, what does that mean? You know, and, or these people looked at me a certain way, what does that mean? You know, like, you know, it's like stuff that, in the grand scheme of things, really isn't anything. And it's probably just, you know, day-to-day stuff. Maybe other people are under stress from other things, you know, maybe it's this or that, whatever. You know, it has nothing to do with me, but my mind and my heart want to get involved in that. Because the irony is, you know, it's like much as, you know, much as you might sit here and complain about these things, the reality is it's kind of entertaining, you know? It's kind of entertaining. It takes you out of the humdrum and boringness of life. It excites you, or at least it excites me. It makes things like that otherwise would be completely unimportant, wouldn't matter at all, makes them matter. And when it makes them matter, it makes like your life more exciting, you know? And you know, it's definitely hard to like look down the road, even for me, like right now, look down the road a year from now and think, oh, have my degree, having landed that 80, 90, 100K a year job, having, you know, getting married or having gotten married, etc. Like, you're trying to look that far down the road and see those things and see that's the greater purpose, that's going to serve my true will more, that's going to cause me to, or allow me to serve the will of God more. It's going to allow me to fulfill my, you know, my life purpose. It's going to make me happier. It's going to make my girlfriend happier. And that's in sort of a feedback loop, make me happier because she'll be happy with me and I'll be happy with her, and you know, etc., etc., etc. Like, it's really easy to get caught up in the moment, and that's sort of the struggle of all this. That's why this meditation is very useful, I feel. So, anywho, getting past 13 minutes, I want to switch on to some regular street clothes. Go get like a bottle of water, maybe another energy drink. I'm not sure, but I definitely want to chill a bit. So, anywho, that's it for me recording this video, and definitely some insights there. You know, so hopefully it will help me sort myself out. So, see you folks around. Thanks for watching, and bye.